Chapter 4, Journey into Self-Growth. The path to understanding in the complex terrain of relationships frequently circles back inward. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene are a complex set of rules that lead us through the depths of our feelings, our understanding of ourselves, and the roles we play in relationships. This chapter takes the reader on a transformative journey towards self-discovery and growth while illuminating the inner dynamics that influence our relationships and interactions. The journey into emotional intelligence is an odyssey of self-discovery. It involves negotiating the complex emotional terrain that frequently determines how our relationships develop. Deciphering these emotional strands enables people to identify the minute details that shape their reactions, leading to a more profound comprehension of how these feelings impact their interactions in interpersonal relationships. This journey is crucially about finding triggers, those things that set off emotional reactions. Through the identification of these triggers, people acquire a certain level of control over their emotional terrain. This knowledge enables them to handle situations with more composure and resilience, turning impulses into thoughtful answers that foster understanding and depth in relationships. The development of empathy and compassion is the central goal of this journey. Accepting these attributes turns into a crucial instrument for developing real and meaningful relationships. When people learn more about emotional intelligence, they become able to empathize with others' emotions in addition to understanding their own emotional fabric. Empathy turns into a gateway, a point of connection between spirits. It enables people to feel emotions other than their own and to relate to and understand the emotions of those they interact with. This understanding fosters compassion, which becomes the foundation of meaningful relationships. It creates a climate that is supportive, understanding, and accepting, a rich soil for relationships that are based on sincerity and profundity. Revealing one's own self-perception is the next stage of this journey. People consider their perception of themselves and how it affects their interactions by engaging in introspection. It is crucial to confront prejudices and cultural influences that distort one's perception of oneself in order to promote authenticity in interactions with other people. Developing a positive self-image is the first step toward developing confidence and real connections. The journey's core is navigating roles and appreciating their authenticity. Relationship roles can be analyzed to gain an understanding of how they affect authenticity. Building relationships based on authenticity requires a commitment to sincerity and a willingness to take off social masks. It becomes critical to understand power dynamics and how they affect relationships in order to promote balanced and healthy relationships. Law of irrationality. This law navigates the intricate maze of irrational behaviors that often dictate our actions within relationships. Emotions have the power to induce irrationality and cause impulsive behaviors or decisions that have a profound effect on our relationships. Knowing this law makes it possible for people to identify these patterns of behavior, which promotes a greater understanding of both their own and other people's actions. Through recognition of these inclinations, people can more adeptly handle periods of irrationality, cultivating more salubrious and compassionate relationships. Law of role-playing. It becomes crucial to consider the roles we play in relationships in order to comprehend the sincerity of our bonds. People frequently adopt roles that may not be true to themselves because of societal expectations or personal insecurities. This law encourages people to reflect on whether the roles they play are really a true reflection of who they are or if they are designed to fit in with social norms. Relationships flourish in a setting where sincere connections can flourish when roles are acknowledged and aligned with authenticity. Law of narcissism. Gaining insight into narcissistic tendencies can provide a significant understanding of relational dynamics. When left unchecked, narcissistic traits can have a significant negative impact on relationships, frequently overshadowing empathy and understanding. Understanding these characteristics in others or in oneself enables people to navigate relationships with greater awareness. It encourages a careful balancing act between empathy and self-care, guaranteeing that relationships are fostered in a setting that honors personal needs and cultivates sincere bonds based on empathy and understanding. Accepting these laws of human nature in the framework of relationships turns them into a compass, a direction that leads people to a deep understanding and self-awareness. Through exploring these laws, people develop the skills required to negotiate the complexities of interpersonal behavior, creating settings that support sincerity, empathy, and authenticity. Relationships that foster personal development end up being the ultimate goal. A commitment to lifelong learning and introspection allows people to grow personally in their relationships. Through this transformative journey, people learn to adapt to changes in relational dynamics and form connections based on genuine understanding and authenticity. These skills serve as a compass, In order to achieve personal growth and stronger connections, this chapter encourages readers to embark on an introspective journey that delves into the depths of their feelings, perceptions, and roles within the complex web of relationships.